Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we defeated Brock of the Pewter City Gym, ventured our way south through Viridian City, and finally down here to Pallet Town, where we can now make our way to the ocean, so we can head over to Cinnabar Island. Now I am going to go ahead and throw down a repel here, as always when surfing. It's a little bit troubling though, because if you recall though, wasn't there people in Fuchsia that were saying that Cinnabar had burned down in a volcano? That's... Makes me wonder, like, how the gym is doing over there. Wait, whoa, I totally glossed over that dialogue. Did she say if we win, we can help her with her suntan lotion? Nikki! This is a kid's game, come on now. I think that's really what she said. That's interesting, okay. Anyway, yeah, we'll just go ahead and take care of our Pokemon real quick. They're not even level 30. I gotta stop pointing that out. It's just, I think the reason I keep pointing out the, like, level discrepancies is just because of how disappointed I am by it. And again, I know I made the point earlier, and I think this is why they did this. That, you know, they didn't want you to fight a bunch of tough Pokemon so your team could get really, like, super over-leveled. But at the same time, now that I'm thinking about what's to come in the game, and how... Let's just say there's a very tough fight that's going to be coming up relatively soon here. And really, you can't really expect to win that fight without doing a lot of grinding anyway. So I don't know. I would have loved to have been in the room when they were designing this part of the game. I guess I could look it up online. There's probably people to talk about it that worked on the game. Maybe, I don't know actually, but I would have loved to have known the design philosophy that went behind making the Kanto part of Gen 2. Yeah, I don't know, so... The ocean in Johto was relatively big. There were a lot of trainers. It's a little bit smaller, I think, in Kanto, the ocean. But I don't know, in terms of trainers, how many there are going to be. Let's see what she... Yeah, I guess so. Even though it's nighttime right now, but... That's weird. That was a weird line of dialogue she had there. Oh well. Let's keep on going to the south here. I'm going to go back and forth a little bit just to make sure I don't miss any trainers here. Actually, this ocean's a little bit wider than I remember. This might actually be a little bit bigger than the Johto Ocean. I think it actually will be now that I think about it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and explore this first part of the ocean, head to Cinnabar, and then probably this same video we'll go ahead and rock out the rest of the ocean there. We'll see how long it takes us. Now, hopefully they won't have their battles to go by as quickly as that one did, so it won't take too long there. Okay, so that's actually not quite as wide as I thought it was. So we got another swimmer here. You could kind of argue that, like, we're close enough to the end of the game. There's not a whole lot of point in fighting these trainers. I don't know, part of me is wondering, like, is it even worth it for me to go out of my way to fight all these different trainers by this point? I'm almost kind of thinking the answer is no. If I see some along the way, I'll fight them, but, like... Ooh, Octillery, we haven't seen this Pokemon yet. I guess that is a reason to fight these trainers. But yeah, Octillery here is actually the evolved form of Remoraid, which is really weird when you think about it, that a fish evolves into an octopus, but, well, it does. Octillery, stat-wise, isn't really that exceptional of a Pokemon. It is worth noting, though, that Octillery actually has a pretty diverse moveset for just seemingly another generic water Pokemon. Like, Octillery can learn, like, Psychic, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, a bunch of all these weird moves that you wouldn't think again, just another water Pokemon would have access to. But it does, so there you go. Yeah, I'm not sure... just debating in my head. Well, you know what? I guess we might as well go out of our way to fight these trainers in the ocean here, because really, these were some of the last trainers we're gonna fight in the game, honestly. And, looks like there's an island here, but it's surrounded by boulders? Cinnabar Island. We've actually made it. Well, there's still a Pokemon Center here. Let's see what the people have to say. Oh, it's been a whole year? Oh, the guys in the fuchsia made it sound like it, just erupted. Oh, that's really sad, actually. So, yeah, it sounds like the gym leader isn't even actually here on Cinnabar anymore, but rather he's camping out in the Seafoam Islands, which were, like, a huge, sprawling dungeon in the first game. But in this one, not so much. It's really more like a room, and that's it. I guess that's spoiling things a little bit, but... Huh, what's this guy doing in the corner here? Oh, yeah? I was gonna say, this guy looks a little familiar. Looks like his name is Blue. Yeah, the short time, wasn't it like 10 minutes? Oh, yeah, I'd love to. Oh, yeah, that is pretty sad. It's unlike you to get all philosophical on me here, Blue. Really, despite you waxing poetic about the forces of nature and whatnot? Oh, okay, so it looks like you don't have to get all the badges, you just have to talk to Blue here in Cinnabar. Ooh, we got a rare candy there. I think I might actually hold on to that for a little bit. Just in case I get to... Well, I'll just go ahead and say it. Dragonair evolves at level 55, so if I happen to get to level 54 without grinding, which I don't think is actually gonna happen... I was gonna say, if I can get to level 54 without grinding, then I can at least use the rare candy and show you the evolution. Maybe I should... I'm thinking about just throwing Lance in the lead here, like, until I get to the grinding point, just to get him up to level 54. But even then, I don't think it'll happen. We're actually really... I was thinking about this in between episodes. We're a lot closer to the end of this game than I really realized I was. Like, you know, I sat down to record for this recording session. I thinking there would be one more after this, but... Having made the progress we have so far, this is probably going to be the last recording session for me. But we can worry about that later. Game? There we go. Yeah, for now, let's go ahead and keep on heading to the east here. No, it actually is. There's kind of land blocking you in the way, so you couldn't swim the whole way. Well, I mean, I guess you could if you could get past these rock walls. Yeah, I'll just use Psychic. Should be easy enough. Easy enough, there we go. Maybe that can just be my catchphrase. You know, all these Let's Players have their own catchphrases, and maybe mine could be easy enough after a fight. I'm just spitballing here at this point. It would be nice to just not rip off people constantly, but what can you do? I mean, that's true of anyone's... Listen to me defending myself here, or like justifying it, but it is true of like anyone's early works of anything. It's mostly derivative, right? Like we tend to take great influence from the people who inspire us, and well, I guess I just take exceptional influence from the Let's Players that inspire me. Yeah, so you can see this actually, because in the original game, Seafoam Islands, like, you would go in here, like this rock wall went all the way up this way, so you'd have to go in here and then come out here, but they unblocked it and you can't even, like, get into this part, so it really is just this one part of Seafoam Islands, huh? Now, Krusty in the lead should be fine as we go inside, and... Oh, this is just sad. Just hearing this gym music playing and it's just this small room with a dude standing in it. I mean, what, does the guy live here? I mean, I'll tell you right now, this guy doesn't have any Pokemon that can learn Surf or Fly, so he doesn't have a way to leave. So presumably he just lives in this cave here, which is exceptionally sad. Especially considering it's been a year since the volcano erupted. Whatever. Oh? Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you play with fire. Oh, no, now I feel bad for making fun of him. Yeah, at least he's still his old self with the burn heal line. For boss time! Against Blaine, leader of the, well, Seafoam Island Cave, I suppose. Okay, he's gonna start off with, okay, it is Magcargo. Magcargo. I knew I was missing a letter there or something. So yeah, this is the evolved form of Slugma, that Pokemon I was talking about earlier. But, being fire and rock type, yeah, water is gonna do a whole lot of damage to it. Even among the Kanto gym battles, this is honestly gonna be probably just one of the more pathetic ones, because he's only got 3 Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna one-shot all of them. Like, I think at least the other gym leaders got in, like, what, 1 move apiece? Let's go ahead and switch over to Elephant for this one. Now, the 8th gym is going to be a totally different story. That one's actually going to be a pretty decent challenge. Oh wait, nope, never mind. He got in a move. I mean, it was sunny day, but he got in a move all the same. Yeah, the 8th gym is actually going to be a pretty good challenge, though, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. I actually think the kind of out of it. I've been very much looking forward to that. And Rapidash here, the evolved form of Ponyta. But we've already seen one of these. Ooh, level 50. Huh, I totally forgot he had a Pokemon that high of a level. This Fire Blast actually might deal pretty good damage to me. Ooh, oh wow, that dealt really good damage to me. It's been a while since a trainer's Pokemon took off that much of my health. Gotta give props to you for that, Blaine. But we still one-shot this Pokemon anyway, so there we are. And with that, we defeated leader Blaine. With that, we got the volcano. Ah, dude, you couldn't even rename your badge? I would think that would bring back bad memories, having a volcano badge. Oh, for sure. Also, what's this dude doing here all of a sudden? Oh. Yeah, I haven't really been talking to this guy in the gyms, but if you talk to him, he'll give you, like, advice about type matchups against the gym leader, but I haven't needed it, so I haven't been talking to him. Okay, I'm gonna throw a full restore. Actually, no, I'm gonna throw a couple of lemonades on Elephant here. And yeah, at this point, if I really wanted to, I could just fly back to Viridian City and challenge Blue for the badge, and probably even do that in this video. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna explore the rest of the ocean first. Just because I figure they probably put trainers out here, I might as well show it off. Plus, this way I can really say that I explored the majority of Kanto. Not even just the majority, actually pretty much all of it. I guess the only route I didn't really show off was between Mount Moon and Cerulean City. Ooh, excuse me. Which, I think there was actually a trainer there, too. That's got me all thinking. That's got me wanting to go back and show it. Well, okay, let's see how long it takes to get through this part of the ocean. And then if for some reason I still have, like, a good amount of time left, I might go ahead and show that. But, honestly, that probably won't happen. I really don't feel like backtracking all the way there just to show, like, one trainer battle. Besides, I gotta leave something for you guys at home to check out on your own, right, when I do these games? That's usually my excuse when I don't show every single thing in a game. Yeah, as much as I like to pretend I'm HC Bailey, I don't I'm not nearly as thorough with my playthroughs as he is with his. Holy cow. He'll go through and completely 100% a game. Like, he'll show off every little thing in a game. Which I think is really cool, actually. And I gotta give props to him for doing the research that he does. I guess I'll plug him here, not that he needs it from me, but yeah, if you've never heard of H.C. Bailey, go check him out, especially if you really like JRPGs. That's pretty much all he does, but like he's done like all the Final Fantasies by this point. And yeah, like I said, he's super thorough. He'll show off like everything in the game. He talks about doing multiple practice playthroughs per LP. I can't even imagine doing that. I just take the cop-out route and play games that I've already played a bunch anyway, so I don't have to do a bunch of practice playthroughs. Man, Hot Pocket stats are looking really good. Ooh, a Lapras. I'm gonna go ahead and change to... I'll change to Shirley. Yeah, I don't think we've seen a Lapras yet, but yeah, Lapras is a really good water Pokemon. Water and Ice type, actually. And you can find them, I know I've mentioned this before, but you can find them in the deepest part of Union Cave on Friday nights. There's like that, you might remember when I went through the Union Cave and there was that like body of water that just led to a dead end. I mentioned it there, but I'll mention it now again since I'm talking about it. Yeah, that body of water is where you can find a Lapras. Once per week, a level 20 Lapras will show up there. So yeah, if you happen to get to that point early in the game, or if you're patient enough to wait for it, Lapras is a really good water Pokemon to have on your team. I highly recommend. Okay, there goes Nicole. Yeah, these swimmers don't have a lot of money, but I guess that makes a little bit of sense, considering, well, they're swimming. Why would you carry a bunch of money on you? Okay, healed up Shirley there. And let's go and... I'll put Barbara in the lead, actually. Yeah, let's keep doing a thorough sweep of the route. Okay, now we're on Route 19. Yeah, you can see this is where the ocean starts to turn back upward. We have a few trainers here. Oh, no, I just ride my Pokemon. Yeah, we've seen Rimraid before. Oh yeah, we just saw Octillery earlier in this video, duh. Although, I think... No, yeah, it was right before the Ice Path that we saw a trainer with a Rimraid. I remember now. Let's see what else is he gonna have. A Seadra. Yeah, Kingdra is a Pokemon I would have liked to have had on my team, but alas, I don't really have a way of getting one, since I don't really have a way of trading with somebody else. I could have used a cheat code or something to cheat it in, but... yeah. Didn't feel like it. Kinda just wanted to show off, like, a team that, you know, you at home could feasibly have without having to rely on cheat codes or something like that. Oh! That's... huh. How bold of you? I don't know. Let me guess. The guy next to her is gonna be her boyfriend who has a line about how wimpy he is, right? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I actually don't know. I actually think, I wonder. I think there actually might be a reason to come to this part of the ocean. I'm pretty sure. We'll see when we get there. Oh, haha. I mean, you could, but we weren't swimming. We were battling. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I know I said earlier that, oh, there's not really much of a point to coming out to this part of the ocean, but now that I think about it, I think if you approach Fuchsia from this side of, like, from Cinnabar here, I think actually one of those boulders that was blocking the way will be gone. So in that way, I guess there is somewhat of a point. We'll see when we get there if that's actually the case. If that is true, then you could argue that there is at least some kind of a point to doing this, but You'll probably get to Fuchsia before you get to Cinnabar anyway. So ultimately, there's not a whole lot of a point. But, we'll get there when we get there. Or we'll find out when we get there, rather. Well, I guess we'll also get there when we get there. It's kind of... I don't really know what the point of that saying is, now that I actually say it out loud and think about it. We'll get there when we get there. I mean, yeah, when else would we get there? We won't get there when... It's not like we'll get there when we don't get there. Whatever. I'm just thinking too much about it. I'm really good at that, just thinking too much about things like that don't really matter. Oh, do you need help, dude? Huh. Well, alright, let's go ahead and use another lemonade here. And let's keep on going. Oh wow, we're already there at Fuchsia. Oh, well, at least you can admit it. Yeah, I'm not that good of a swimmer myself. I mean, when people, I don't know, when people ask how good I am at swimming, which I know you're like, oh, how often does that question come up? Well, when I worked at a community center with a pool, a fair bit actually. But when people ask me how good I am at swimming, I usually tell them like, well, I can keep myself from drowning. And that's about the extent of my swimming skills. Which I guess is the most important swimming skill to have, but I don't really remember my strokes or anything like that from when I took swim lessons as a kid. Still, though, I am glad I did take swim lessons as a kid because, well, like I said, not drowning is probably the most valuable skill they can teach you there. Although, and I don't know, maybe it's because I took swim lessons when I was really young, but it kind of, I don't know. Nah, I don't know if I want to say this. It kind of makes me sound like a jerk. What I was going to say was like, oh, it seems like it's common sense to not drown in the water, but I don't know, maybe that seems like I'm talking down to people who have drowned in the water, and I certainly don't want to do that. And again, I did take the lessons when I was really young, so it's like it's been ingrained in me my whole life, so that's probably why it seems that way to me. Ooh, we got 666 experience. I barely missed that. Or barely caught that, rather. Almost missed it. But yeah, now that we come up here, this is where Fuchsia City is, and hey, look at that! They actually cleared all the boulders out of the way. I think these guys have a line about it. Hey, alright. Yeah, so yeah, once you come up from the other direction, that's when the boulders get cleared. If you try to go down south from Fuchsia City, that's when you'll see them there. So yeah, I guess there is somewhat of a point to having done that. But, yep, now we've made a full lap around the whole region now. We've explored... I'm just glancing at the map here. And yeah, we've gotten all the points we can fly to. We've explored pretty much the whole region there. So let's go back to Celadon City. Heal up, and then we'll get ready to take on the gym there. I know I've pointed this out before, but I hate that the Nurse Joy says you're out late. You know, it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure it's not any of your business, but whatever. But in any case, yeah, we got our team all rested up, and now we're finally ready to take on the final gym of Kanto, the Viridian City Gym. But we will do that next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. This is Hexlex, signing out. Have a good day.